In the cold early hours of December, a small house in Boromlia became the center of a deadly moment that defined the new reality of this war. A quiet village shelter, ordinary, hidden, barely noticeable, was suddenly pulled into the spotlight of modern reconnaissance-driven warfare. High above it, a Russian drone hovered silently, tracking every movement of the Ukrainian troops inside. What followed was a rapid, coordinated strike that unfolded within minutes, showing just how quickly concealment can turn into exposure on today's battlefield. And this was only the first. Within a day, similar drone-guided strikes hit Ukrainian troops in Volchansk and earlier in Vilcha, each repeating the same pattern: detection, coordination, precision, destruction. 3 strikes, 3 moments. 1 message: whoever sees first controls the battlefield. The December 5th incident began quietly, with a Russian reconnaissance drone holding its orbit over the edges of Boromlia, a settlement lying near the Trostyanets direction. The drone's thermal optics detected movement inside a house where troops from Ukraine's 119th Territorial Defense Brigade had taken shelter, likely regrouping or seeking temporary cover during ongoing engagements. For several minutes, the drone maintained a steady position, tracking the patterns of movement, confirming personnel presence, and observing the structure's entrances. The moment the operators verified that the house was serving as a temporary Ukrainian defensive point, the coordinates were immediately packaged and transmitted through the Russian targeting network. What followed was the rapid transition from surveillance to strike. A Russian Iskander-M launcher received the fire mission data and executed the launch. The missile reached its target in a matter of moments, striking the house with direct precision. The resulting explosion consumed the structure completely, and Russian reporting confirmed that the personnel inside were eliminated. This event not only demonstrated Russia's willingness to use high-value precision weapons against relatively small tactical targets, but also revealed the increased speed at which Russia now converts drone reconnaissance into actionable firing solutions. Just 1 day earlier, another Russian strike showcased the evolving synchronization of reconnaissance drones with precision rocket artillery. Reconnaissance footage from Volchansk showed a group of approximately 10 Ukrainian soldiers running toward a house, seemingly attempting to take cover as Russian forces pressed forward in the area. The drone tracked their movement in real time, maintaining visual contact even as they entered the structure. Almost immediately, the feed was analyzed and forwarded to a nearby Russian Tornado-S MLRS battery. This transition, from visual confirmation to fire preparation, happened with remarkable speed. Shortly afterward, a Tornado-S guided rocket was launched. The strike landed directly on the building the soldiers had entered, producing a powerful detonation that lit up the darkened area with intense brightness. The house was destroyed by the impact, reduced to shattered debris scattered across the ground, and all Ukrainian personnel inside were neutralized. This strike is especially significant because it displays the degree of fire precision Russia is trying to achieve with its upgraded MLRS systems. Instead of firing large salvos over wide areas, Tornado-S systems are now routinely conducting pinpoint engagements against individual buildings identified by drones. The pattern repeated yet again in Vilcha, Kharkiv Oblast, when Russian drones detected another Ukrainian troop presence inside a residential building used as a temporary shelter and staging point. The reconnaissance drone hovered at an optimal height, maintaining visual and thermal observation until operators confirmed the positions. As soon as the coordinates were finalized, firing data was relayed to a Tornado-S unit operating within range. Moments later, a guided rocket was launched toward the target. The impact produced a forceful explosion that engulfed the structure and sent fragments and sparks dispersing outward. The building was completely destroyed, and Ukrainian personnel inside were reported neutralized. The Vilcha strike re-emphasizes that Russia is now employing a standardized procedure: locate troops with drones, hold observation, verify their presence, transfer coordinates, and execute a precision engagement with minimal delay. This sequence, the drone-to-artillery kill chain, has become one of the defining features of recent Russian operations. To understand the effectiveness of these December strikes, it is necessary to examine the systems supporting them, particularly the Tornado-S MLRS and the reconnaissance drones that make precision targeting possible. The Tornado-S multiple launch rocket system is Russia's most modern long-range rocket artillery platform, developed as a deep modernization of the BM-30 Smerch. Historically, MLRS units were known for area saturation fire, launching dozens of unguided rockets over wide target zones. However, Russia's introduction of the Tornado-S marked a turning point, shifting from massed fire toward precision-guided engagement. Tornado-S rockets are equipped with GLONASS satellite guidance, allowing each rocket to strike a specific coordinate rather than a general grid square. This evolution mirrors NATO's use of HIMARS, though Tornado-S maintains the advantage of significantly heavier warheads and longer-range munitions of approximately 120 to 200 kilometers. Meanwhile, the reconnaissance drones, the true backbone of these operations, have undergone their own transformation. Systems such as the Orlan-10 and Zala drones are now integrated into Russia's digital battlefield, providing persistent surveillance, thermal detection, and long-duration observation. In earlier phases of the war, Russian drones often struggled with real-time targeting integration, but by late 2023 and 2024, Russia had developed far more streamlined procedures. Today, drones not only locate targets, but also provide live corrections during an artillery strike and immediate post-strike assessment, creating a complete loop that allows precision systems like Tornado-S to perform at maximum efficiency. Taken together, these operations reveal several key trends shaping the future of high-intensity conflict. Reconnaissance-driven firepower is becoming the central pillar of modern battlefield dominance, where the ability to see first increasingly guarantees the ability to strike first. Reaction times for soldiers on the ground are shrinking to mere minutes, demanding constant mobility and dispersion. Static positions, especially inside buildings, are becoming increasingly dangerous due to persistent drone surveillance. Digital integration between reconnaissance and strike assets is accelerating, pointing toward a future where automated targeting networks become standard. Until now, that's all for today, and thanks for watching.